All right, welcome back to 2D Digital Design. Today we're going to go over a tutorial on how to create a GIF in Photoshop. Currently, right now, if you look over to my layers panel, I already have my images in and I have edited them and tried to line them up. Again, when doing the photo GIF, it is important that you use a stand, or later on you have a baseline where you can edit and try to line the photos up. Note, if you do not know how to put the photos in, first you're going to start with going to File, and you're going to go to Place Embedded, and you will then locate where your files may be. And then hit place and it will place the individual file in. Now, if you would like to start a new file and load multiple files in at once, you can go to File, Scripts, Load File into Stack, Browse, and this will allow you to look and upload multiple files at once. So let me see here. Let's see. So say I just have two right now. I could click on those both, hit open, and notice it will load those files into this stack here. And then you'll hit OK, and it will open the files up into another file, and notice it adds them per layer. Okay, that's what I did here. If you do use this method, you may have to reorder them later because I believe it loads them in backwards if you label them 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, so now to the GIF making part. Again, I went through my files and I made sure that they're lining up in some way. Notice you can do a test run. I'm starting at the base. Notice here I might need to crop a little more because this part of my image is cut off. So you're turning on your file and you're just coming through to see how everything is lining up. I'm clicking above and turning off the below layer. Okay. All right, so once you have that pretty much lined up, notice again I may need to crop a little, so I'm just going to hit the crop tool right over here and bring it down, and this will apply it to all of the layers. Okay, so let's see if it took care of that. Yep, it did. Great. Okay, so now I'm just going to turn on all my layers and we're going to turn on the timeline. So I'm going to go here, I'm going to click on the top layer, hold down Shift, and then click on the bottom layer, and that will select all of the layers. Now I'm going to come to Window, Timeline, and notice here it will insert the first photo in, and we want all the photos to be loaded into this timeline. One thing to also mention, if you didn't see it, let me see if I can turn it off really quick. Hold on. Close. If it'll let me turn it on. It's important when you come to this, since it's already activated, mine isn't showing the option, but you should see an option here in the center that says frame animation. You don't want video, you want frame animation, and you're just going to click on it and it will load this first photo in. Next, to load all of your layers in, over here on the right, there is a small menu bar, and you're going to click on it and then go Make Frames from Layers. And notice how now it loaded my layers into the timeline. To change the time on the layers, what you can do is you can go through, click on the first one again, hold Shift and click on the last one, and now they're all selected, and go down to the bottom here and change the time, and it will apply it to all of your frames. Okay, if you don't do it this way, you would have to go through and click on each one individually. Now we can do a run through to see what it will look like. All right, not so bad. I could maybe align a little more, but for the most part, for not having a tripod, it isn't too rough. Okay, but notice how the handle is coming down, the hand's coming over to pour, and then the movement is happening here. Okay, so this would be how to create the GIF. Okay, and now to hop on over to another image that we were working on before, if we jump over to here, I again have my layers already set up where I have layer 1, 2, 3. Notice though that my images are already saved as the individual images. So if you're working in Photoshop, you will need to save to make sure you have these individual images. You may already have them in layers when you're working, or you may have to export them out and save them as these individual different images. Okay, all right, and then again I did the same procedure where I went to the timeline, and you can notice now this is extremely fast. So again, I'll come over to here and I'll change this to, oh, that's a little slow, 0.2 normally works well. And you can see that the colors are alternating a little here. Okay, so this would be the GIF. I believe my computer too is running a little bit slower, but this is what it should look like if you're doing your animations, your frame animations or GIFs in Photoshop. Now to export, what we're going to do, we're going to come on over. I'm going to go back to the other file. Either way, depending, doesn't matter which type of file you're working on, whether it be a photo or illustration or a combination of the two, this process is going to be the same. File, export, and we're going to go to save for web. My computer's thinking here a little bit, taking some time. Give it a second. Okay, so now when this window comes up, you're going to choose GIF. Transparency can be checked, color can be 256, dither is 88. It's not going to make a large difference if these are not selected. The biggest thing you need to remember to check is that it is a GIF format. And then this is telling you the file size down here at the bottom by Cubic Sharper can be selected, and it should be looping forever. Once you have those settings, you're going to hit save, and we're going to label it Christina Dwally Project number 4 and F25. Okay, and I'm gonna change this location because my desktop has a lot on it. Let's see where we can go to put it, so I'll remember documents, and I'll hit save, and then my computer is loading. Give it a second. Okay, so let's come on over here and check my documents. So where are we at here? Okay, documents. And I have my GIF here. When you click on it on a Mac version, you need to click on the image and then go up to this view here and it needs to be in gallery mode in order to see the motion. If you just simply are in the list mode and you click on it, it's going to bring it up as a PDF and show you all of the images that are inside of the GIF. So again, click on the file and go to the top where it's going to show gallery mode. And now you can see the GIF happening. Okay? All right, so that is the process. Again, it would be the same with this one. Again, you would come to File, Export, Save for Web Legacy, or Save for Web, and make sure this says GIF, and hit Save, name your file, and it should export. Okay. All right, and we'll come and check one more time to make sure it is there. Documents, and here it is. See if it's working. There we go. All right, if you have any questions at any point, feel free to reach out via email or in class, and I'll be able to help. Thanks for watching.